Hello everyone, welcome back to Maths Marathon classes. This time I'll be taking differentiation chapter, both covering January and April shift of 2023 JEE main. Okay, already we completed 2024 of this chapter, 2023 I'm doing now. I'll be covering all the chapters, all the PYQs from 2019 to 2025 of JEE main, okay, of all the chapters in the next coming days, okay. We'll see the number of questions appeared from different topics here. Derivatives using the functional equation. 4 questions are asked here. Second order derivatives, 2 questions. Logarithmic differentiation, 2 questions. And mixing type of question is that 1. Totally we have 9 questions altogether from 2023 JEE main covering both January and April shift. We shall take the questions one by one now. The first one, given like this, 2 into x power y plus 3 into y power x equal 20. Want to find dy by dx at 2, 2. So this is variable power variable, you can see, correct? X power y is variable power variable. Y power x is also variable power variable. One can use logarithmic differentiation to find the derivative of this. Okay. I'll be using the shortcut method also. I'll be using this implicit function. Of course, it is variable power variable on the left hand side, correct? But I can treat this as an implicit function because x and y are present on the same side of the equation. If x and y are present on the same side of the equation, it's called as implicit function. And finding the derivatives of implicit function is called as implicit function differentiation. I can use a shortcut method to find the derivative of an implicit function, which is given by dy by dx equal to, I'm using this, dy by dx equal to minus fx by fy. Dy by dx equal to minus f suffix x divided by f suffix y. Okay, fx stands for what? The partial derivative of the function f with respect to x, keeping y as constant. Treating y as constant, differentiate the function f with respect to x. Fy means differentiate the given function y with respect to differentiate the given function f with respect to y, keeping x as constant. Okay, so Fy means differentiating the function f with respect to y, keeping x as constant or treating x as constant. So that f of x comma y I can write like this. Here f of x comma y is, here f of x comma y is equal to what? I'll write all the terms to one side. F of x comma y is equal to, what I get, 2 into x power y, 2 into x power y plus 3 into y power x minus 20, correct? Writing all the terms to one side, okay? F of x comma y equal to 0. F of x comma y is equal, given as f of x comma y equal to 0, where f of x comma y is this. Okay, I shall differentiate this with respect to x partially. So fx means what? Fx, differentiating this partially with respect to x, keeping y as constant. If y is constant, no, I should apply the formula derivative of x power n. Derivative of x power n. You must understand derivative of x power n and a power x derivative. Look at this. Derivative of x power n is n into x power n minus 1. Instead of n, I'll write the symbol a. Okay. Derivative of x power a is a into x power a minus 1. Here x is variable and a is constant. Base is variable and the power is constant. If you're differentiating a power x with respect to x, derivative of a power x is a power x into log a. Correct? A power x into log a base z. Here the base is constant and the power is variable. So this is constant power variable. This is variable power constant. X power a. X power a means it is variable power constant. Constant power variable means it is a power x. Correct? Constant power variable and this is variable power constant. So I am using those two things here. So derivative of x power y will be, because y is constant, I should apply x power a formula. And for y power x, I should apply a power x formula. I am differentiating with respect to x, treating y as constant. So constant keep as this. Derivative of x power y is y into x power y minus 1. Derivative of x power a formula, a into x power a minus 1, because y is constant. Here constant power variable, so I should apply a power x. So constant keep as it is here, 3. Now it is constant power variable. I am using this formula. Derivative of a power x log a. Derivative of y power x is y power x into log y. Okay, using derivative of a power x log a, derivative of y power x log y. Same way you find out fy and f suffix y is differentiating with respect to y partially, keeping x as constant. So constant power variable here. Constant power variable, 2 is constant, keep as it is. Constant power variable means it is a power x formula, a power x log a. Derivative of x power y is x power y into log x, correct? X power y into log x. And constant into variable, constant keep as it is. Y power x, it is variable power constant, means I should use x power a formula. Derivative of y power x is x into y power x minus 1, x into y power x minus 1, and derivative of 20 is 0. Okay, taking the given function as f of x comma y equal to 0, f of x comma y equal to 0 is my function. Okay, so f of x comma y is identically equal to this. Okay, differentiate this partially with respect to x, and derivative of constant is 0, correct? That 20 is 0. So I got fx and fy. Now you can substitute in this dy by dx, and also you can substitute x equal to y equal to and simplify it. Therefore, dy by dx at x equal to 2, y is equal to 2 is putting x equal to 2 and y is equal to 2. You can write the simplification and get the answer. Simplified form you can write and get the answer. Dy by dx is dy by dx at 2 comma 2 which is equal to minus of fx by fy. Fx is here. Substitute x equal to 2 and write minus of 2 into 2 power 2 minus 1 plus 3 into 2 square into log 2 divided by fy means what? 2 into 2 square into log 2 plus 3 into 2 into putting x as 2, y as 2, 2 power 2 minus 1, 1. So what we get? This is equal to minus of 2 into 2 is 8, 2 square is 4, 4 into 3 is 12, 12 log 2, correct? Divided by 2 square is 4, 4 into 2 is 8 log 2 plus 3 into 2, 6, 6 into 2, 12. You can take 4 common and cancel, correct? 4 is common from the numerator as well as the denominator. If you take 4 outside, what remains is 2 plus 3 log 2. Denominator also you can take 4 outside. So what remains is 2 log 2 plus 3. 4 from the numerator, denominator will cancel out. You can write this as minus of 2 plus 3 log 2 is log 2 cube using property n log m. N log m is log m to the power n, right? Log m to the power n. So this becomes log of 2 cube, correct? Divided by denominator is 4 has been cancelled already. So what remains is 2 log 2 I can write log 2 square, correct? 2 log 2 is log 2 square using the property of log plus 3. So answer is minus of 2 plus log 8 by 4, 3 plus log 4, which is option D. 2 cube is 8, correct? Divided by 3 plus log of 2 square. 2 square is 4. So answer is option D. Question asked on 6th of April, first shift JEE Main 2023. Minus of 2 plus log 8 divided by 3 plus log 4. Okay. So using dy by dx equal to minus fx by fy, we can get the answer easily. Once using this formula, derivative of x power a, variable power constant means use derivative of x power a formula. If it is constant power variable, use this formula, derivative of a power x. Derivative of a power x log a. Okay. Hope it's clear. Also use the property of log and simplify it to get the answer as option D. Move on to the next one. Question number 2. F of x given like the sin x plus cos x minus root 2 by sin x minus cos x. X belongs to the closed interval 0 to pi with an exception pi by 2. Want to find f of 7 pi by 12 multiplied by f double dash of 7 pi by 12. What we'll do is we'll not differentiate directly here because it involves a trigonometric function. The given function involves a trigonometric function. We'll simplify it. As much as possible we'll simplify it and then differentiate it 2 times and substitute the value of x as 7 pi by 12. Also f of 7 pi by 12 is required and second derivative at 7 pi by 12, multiply those two to get the answer. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll simplify this. The highlighted part here is root 2. Root 2 is the most highlighted thing here. So root 2 means, 1 by root 2. If I get 1 by root 2, I can write it express in terms of cos pi by 4 and sin pi by 4. Both are 1 by root 2. Correct? So I'll divide the numerator and denominator by root 2 because it is involving a trigonometry function. Using trigonometric formulas will simplify it. So divide numerator and denominator by root 2. So f of x becomes what from this? F of x equal dividing by root 2 for numerator and denominator. So what I'll get 1 by root 2 into sin x plus 1 by root 2 into cos x minus 1 dividing by root 2 for numerator and denominator. This denominator will be 1 by root 2 into sin x minus 1 by root 2 into cos x. As I told you, 1 by root 2 could be expressed in terms of sin pi by 4 as well as cos pi by 4. Both are equal to 1 by root 2. Correct. So now the important thing is I'll simplify so that I'll get in the form of numerator in the form of cos x. I should use compound angle formula if you're using cos pi by 4 and sin pi by 4. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll express the numerator in terms of cos x minus 1 by sin x. Cos x minus 1 by sin x is 1 minus, and you can take out minus of 1 minus cos x by sin x I can do. So this I'll express in terms of cos and this in terms of sin, so that I can use half angle formula and simplify. We know the formula 1 minus cos x by sin x. What is 1 minus cos alpha by sin alpha? What is 1 minus cos alpha by sin alpha? 1 minus cos alpha is 2 sin square alpha by 2. Correct? Simplified form I'm writing of this. 2 sin square alpha by 2. Sin alpha is 2 sin alpha by 2 cos alpha by 2. Half angle formula. Correct? 2 cancels. 1 sin will cancel. Sin by cos is tan. So this will be tan alpha by 2. So I'll express the numerator in terms of cos of some angle minus 1. Denominator will be sin of the same angle what I got in the numerator. Okay? That is the intention now. So if you get cos of some angle minus 1 divided by sin of the same angle what we got in the numerator, then I can take minus and common from the numerator. I can express in this form. So I get tan alpha by 2. It will be minus tan of some angle by 2. Okay. So 1 by root 2. I want to express in terms of cos of x minus y. Correct. Cos of x minus y. So cos of x minus y we know cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. Correct. Cos of a minus b form. So I'll express this 1 by root as sin pi by 4 here. This is sin pi by 4 into sin x. Sin pi by 4 into sin x plus cos pi by 4 into cos x minus 1. Denominator I should express in terms of sin of a minus b. So I'll express this as cos pi by 4, this as sin pi by 4. In order to get sin of a minus b formula, sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. Correct? This 1 by root I'll write cos pi by 4. Cos pi by 4 into sin x minus sin pi by 4 into cos x. Numerator is what? Numerator, this part is cos a cos b plus sin a sin b, which is cos of a minus b. So cos of x minus pi by 4 I can write. Cos of x minus pi by 4 minus 1 divided by, denominator is sin a cos b minus cos a sin b, which is sin of a minus b, sin of x minus pi by 4. Using the compound angle formula. You can take minus and common from the numerator. I am using this. 1 minus cos alpha by sin alpha is tan alpha by 2. If you take 1 minus sign out from this, if you take minus sign out, minus of 1 minus cos of x minus pi by 4 divided by sin of x minus pi by 4. Which is equal to minus. What is 1 minus cos alpha by sin alpha? According to this, tan alpha by 2. Alpha becomes alpha by 2. Take care of that. So I should write minus tan of x becomes x by 2. Pi by 4 becomes pi by 8. If you directly differentiate, no, I need to find second derivative. If you're not simplifying all these things, if you're doing it directly, it takes more time consuming. Okay, so better to simplify like this. See how beautifully the function is simplified to minus tan of x by 2 minus pi by 8. Angle is reduced here. X becomes x by 2, pi by 4 half is pi by 8. Pi by 4 by 2 is pi by 8. So f of x I got. Now find f dash of x and f double dash of x. Therefore, f dash of x will be f dash of x. F dash of x will be what? Derivative of tan is secant square. So minus keep as it is. Secant square of terms inside the bracket, same thing, right? X by 2 minus pi by 8 into derivative of x by 2 is 1 by 2. Correct? You have dash of x we got. Now you have double dash of x. Second order derivative. You have double dash of x. Minus half you keep as it is. Okay? Constant keep as it is. Derivative of x square is 2x. Likewise, differential derivative of secant square is 2 secant theta into derivative of secant theta tan theta. Correct? So derivative of secant square is 2 secant of x by 2 minus pi by into derivative of secant is secant into tan. Secant of x by 2 minus pi by into tan of x by 2 minus pi by tan of x by 2 minus pi by into 1 by 2. Correct? Further differentiate the terms inside the bracket. Derivative of x by 2 is 1 by 2. Derivative of pi by 8 is 0. So what I am getting, this 2 and 2 will cancel. Correct? Minus this 2 to cancel. Minus half into secant square of x by 2 minus pi by 8. Correct? Into tan of x by 2 minus pi by 8. Tan of x by 2 minus pi by 8. I am getting the second derivative like this. I need to find f double dash of 7 pi by 12. So we can put x equal to 7 pi by 12. F double dash of 7 pi by 12 is equal to how much? Minus half into. What is my angle you calculate? For x equal to 7 pi by 12, x by 2 will be 7 pi by 24. 7 pi by 24 minus pi by 8 is how much? That you can do the calculations here. 7 pi by 24 minus pi by 8. Take common denominator 24. 24 into 1. 7 pi. 8 into 3. So 3 pi, which becomes 4 pi by 24. 4 pi by 24. That is equal to pi by 6. Correct? So secant square of how much? Pi by 6 into tan of pi by 6. That angle is becoming pi by 6 when you put x equal to 7 pi by 12. 7 pi by 12 by 2. 7 pi by 24 minus pi by 8. I have shown the simplification here. So that angle is important because everywhere it repeats. Again I need to substitute and simplify. Correct? X by 2 minus pi by 8. I calculated. For x equal to 7 pi by 12. How much is x by 2 minus pi by 8? I calculated in the side. So that it becomes easy for us. It saves the time. Now I can find out what is the value of this. Secant pi by 6 we know 2 by root 3. Correct? Square of that is 4 by 3. And tan pi by 6 is 1 by root 3. Same I need to find out f of 7 pi by 12. And f of 7 pi by 12 is, put x equal to 7 pi by 12. That means x by 2 minus pi by 8 will be pi by 6 as shown here. This part is there, correct? So I'll get minus tan of pi by 6. For x equal to 7 pi by 12, x by 2 minus pi by 8 is done here. We got the answer pi by 6. Tan pi by 6 1 by root 3. So minus 1 by root 3. So what we need to find is f of 7 pi by 12 into f double dash of 7 pi by 12 is equal to how much? This is minus 1 by root 3. And this part I can write 2 ones are 2 2's are cancels. Minus 2 divided by 3 root 3. Correct? 2 ones are 2 2's are cancelled. So multiply these two. Minus 1 by root 3 into minus 2 by 3 root 3. Minus into minus plus. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. 3 into 3 9. 2 by 9 is answer. Option B. Question asked on 8th of April, first shift, JEE in 2023. Okay. First simplify the given function. Because it involves the trigonometric function, we can simplify it using the trigonometric formulas. Okay. Half angle formulas plays a role here. 1 minus cos alpha, 2 sin square alpha by 2. Correct? Sin alpha is 2 sin alpha by 2 cos alpha by 2. Simplifying, we get tan alpha by 2 and find out the derivative using that. Simplified, you have dash of x, f of x, simplified form is here, minus tan of x by 2 minus pi by 8. find out f dash of x, f double dash of x, substitute the value of x as 7 pi by 12 and find out this product f of 7 pi by 12 into f double dash of 7 pi by 12. And also for x equal to 7 pi by 12, I have done the calculation. X by 2 minus pi by 8 is the angle present everywhere. So that angle becomes pi by 6. So directly I can put pi by 6. Wherever there is x by 2 minus pi by 8, I can put pi by 6 and simplify. Answer is 2 by 9. Option B. Okay. Move on to the next one. For the differentiable function f from all real numbers with an exception 0 mapped to R, the given a functional equation like this. A function f of x given like this. That's called as functional equation. Relationship between f of x and f of 1 by x is given like this. We want to find mod of f of 3 plus f dash of 1 by 4. This is very standard questions, a typical JEE level question. Many times you can expect these type of questions in different topics. Not only in the differential chapter, they can ask the functional equation. They can ask in relations in functions also. They can ask given a function like this, whether the function is odd function or even function. Different types of questions are asked, 1, on 2. Also they can ask whether the function is increasing, decreasing, in which interval it is increasing, decreasing, maxima, minima, all the things they can ask. So the given the functional equation like this, what we'll do is, I need to find what is my function f of x. To find the function f of x, what I'm going to do is, from the given equation, I'll construct another equation. Another equation can be got in terms of f of x and f of 1 by x by replacing x by 1 by x. Okay. So given equation is, given equation I'll write first and I'll get another equation by replacing x by 1 by x. Given is 3 into f of x plus 2 into f of 1 by x. Correct, is equal to 1 by x minus 10. This is a very standard question. Okay, many times questions are asked based on this. So the given equation, no, that is equation 1 you can call. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to get another equation. In that equation, x will be replaced by 1 by x. Okay, so that another equation I'm going to get also will be related between f of x and f of 1 by x. Replace x by 1 by x. Replace x divided by 1 by x. Replace x by 1 by x. What I'm going to get? 3 into f of 1 by x plus 2 into f of 1 by x becomes x. 1 by x becomes x minus 10. Solve the two equations. Make the coefficients of f of 1 by x same so that I can find f of x. Okay. I'll make the coefficient of f of 1 by x same. I'll multiply this equation. I'll multiply this equation, the first equation, by 3. Second equation you multiply by 2. So that the coefficient of f of 1 by x will be 2 into 3, 6. 3 into 2, 6. Coefficient of f of x will be same. In f of 1 by x will be same in both the equations. So the first equation becomes what? Equation 1 becomes 9f of x. 9f of x plus 6 into f of 1 by x is equal to how much? 3 by x minus 30. Multiply by 3, the first equation. Second equation, multiply by 2. What I get? 4f of x, I'll write in the proper order. 4f of x plus 6f of 1 by x is equal to how much? 2x minus 20. Subtract this so that this term will cancel. I'll get 9f of x minus 4f of x. I'll get 5f of x. 5 f of x, subtracting the two equations. This is cancelled. 3 by x minus 2x, correct? 3 by x minus 2x. Here, minus 30 plus 20. Minus of minus, I'm subtracting the two equations. Minus 30 plus 20 becomes minus 10. From this, I can divide the entire equation by 5. So f of x will be 3 by 5x minus 2 by 5x minus 10 by 5 is 2. F of x, I'm getting this. I can find f of 3 now itself. And also I can find f dash of x. Correct? F dash of x will find out first. F dash of x is equal to constant into variable. 3 by 5 is 3 by 5 into 1 by x. Constant keep as this. Derivative of 1 by x. Derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. Constant into variable. Constant keep as this. Derivative of x1. Derivative of 2 is 0. Correct? Now I can find f dash of 1 by 4 from this. F dash of 1 by 4. Put x equal to 1 by 4 minus 3 by 5 into x is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 square is 1 by 16 minus 3 by 5. This 16 goes up, correct? 16 into 3 becomes 48. Minus 48 by 5, correct? Minus 3 by 5. F dash of 1 by 4 got by putting x equal to 1 by 4, correct? Or minus 2 by 5, no, sorry. Minus 2 by 5, sorry, mistake happened here. This is 2 by 5 into 1, sorry. So minus 2 by 5. So this will go up, no? 16 3s that is 48. Minus 48 divided by 5 minus 2 by 5, which is minus 50 divided by 5, which is equal to minus 10. Minus 10 I am getting. The f dash of 1 by 4 value. And f of 3 I can calculate. F of x is here, correct? F of x is here. From this we can find out f of 3 and f of 3 is equal to, got by putting x equal to 3, this 3 by 5 into 3 minus 2 by 5 into 3, correct? 3 cancels, what do you get? 1 by 5 minus 6 by 5, which is minus 5 by 5, correct? Putting x equal to 3, minus 2 is there, no? Minus 2 is there. Minus 2. Minus 2 is there, don't forget that. 1 by 5 minus 6 by 5 minus 5 by 5, which is minus 1. Minus 1 minus 2 becomes minus 3, correct? F of 3 got by putting x equal to 3 in this. 3 by 5 into 3 minus 2 by 5 into 3 minus 2. 3 cancels. 1 by 5 minus 6 by 5 is minus 1. Minus 1 minus 2 minus 3. Therefore, what we need to find is mod of f of 3 plus f dash of 1 by 4. F of 3 how much? F of 3 we got minus 3. F dash of 1 by 4 is minus 10. So what you get is mod of minus 13, which is 13, option E. So this type of question is you have to practice more, because once you learn, no, everywhere you can do it. So just replace x by 1 by x to get another equation which also relates f of x and f of 1 by x. Okay, two equations are there. Solve the two equations by making the coefficients of f of 1 by x same. Then subtract. I multiply the first equation by 3, second equation by 2, so that coefficient of f of 1 by x both will be 6. Then you can subtract the two equations and find f of x and differentiate, and want to find mod of f of 3 plus f dash of 1 by 4. Answer is mod of minus 13, which is 13, option A. Question asked on 13th of April, first shift, JEE in 2023. These type of questions they can ask in a different way also. So they can ask equation like this. For example, they can ask a question like this: 2 into f of x, 2 into f of x plus 5 into f of 1 minus x is equal to, say, x square. Okay. To solve this equation, no, we can get another equation by replace x by 1 minus x. Replace x by 1 minus x. We'll get another equation. Okay. X becomes 1 minus x. 1 minus x becomes x. Replace x by 1 minus x. Okay. We'll get another equation in terms of f of x and f of 1 minus x. And solve those two equations, we can find f of x. Also, they can give in terms of f of sin x and f of cos x. In that case, we can replace x by pi by 2 minus x. Sin becomes cos, cos becomes sin. Correct? Suppose I give equation like this. Say 3 into f of sin x, 3 into f of sin x plus 2 into f of cos x is equal to, say, pi by 2 minus x. I'll get equation like this. Pi by 2 minus x. Okay? In that case, what you do is you replace x by pi by 2 minus x. If they give equation like this, replace x by pi by 2 minus x. Pi by 2 minus x. Sin of pi by 2 minus x will be cos x. And cos of pi by 2 minus x will be sin x. I'll get another equation in terms of f of sin x and f of cos x. And solve the two equations. We'll get f of sin x, or you can get f of cos x, any one of them. Okay, these are all questions related to the functional equations. Okay, so quite important. Please practice this kind of questions. They can ask in different topics. They can ask to find area bounded by the curve f of x. They give you equation like this and ask you to find area bounded by this curve. Or they can ask in definite integrals or indefinite integrals. They can ask questions. Already it is asked such kind of questions. So please practice this kind of questions. Okay, move on to the next one. Question number 4. Y of x given as x power x and we want to find y double dash of 2 minus 2 into y dash of 2. Derivative of x power x is very standard from logarithmic differentiation we know. From logarithmic differentiation, derivative of x power x is x power x into 1 plus log x. That's very standard, correct? Given y is equal to x power x. Given y is equal to x power x. From this, y dash is equal to derivative of x power x is x power x into 1 plus log x. Derivative of x power x is x power x into 1 plus log x. I need to find the second order derivative for this, correct? So second order derivative for this will be y double dash. Here I need to apply the product rule. First function keep as this. Derivative of 1 plus log x is 1 by x. Plus second function 1 plus log x into derivative of x power x. Derivative of x power x is x power x into 1 plus log x. Derivative of x power x, correct? First function keep as it is, differentiate the second function. Plus second function keep as it is, differentiate the first function. Okay. Now I need to find y dash of 2 and y double dash of 2. From this y dash of 2 I can calculate. Y dash of 2 I'll write first. Y dash of 2 is, therefore, y dash of 2 will be 2 square into 1 plus log 2. Correct? Which is 4 into 1 plus log 2. Y double dash of 2. Now 2 times y double dash y dash of 2. 2 times y dash of 2 will be multiplied by 2. That becomes 8 into 1 plus log 2. 8 into 1 plus log 2. Now also I have to find y double dash of 2. Y double dash of 2 will be equal to, putting x equal to 2 square 4. 4 by 2, that is 2. Correct? Putting x equal to and writing 2 square. 2 square is 4 into 1 plus log 2 into 1 plus log 2, which is 1 plus log 2 the whole square. 1 plus log 2 the whole square. Therefore, I need to find what? Y double dash of 2 minus 2 into y dash of 2. Y double dash of 2 is how much? 8 into 1 plus log 2, which is 8 plus 8 log 2. Correct? 8 plus 8 log 2 minus 2 into y dash of 2, correct? 2 into y dash of 2 is 0. Or y double dash of 2 I need to substitute first, sorry. Y double dash of 2 I need to substitute. Minus 2 into y dash of 2. Y double dash of 2 is 0, correct? 2 plus 4 into, expand this and write. A plus b whole square formula. A square plus b square plus 2ab. 2 into 1 into log 2, which is 2 log 2, correct? Minus 2 into y dash of 2 we got 8, open the bracket and write if you want, 8 plus 8 log 2, correct? Multiply 8 inside and write. I'm getting like this. This is equal to how much? 2 plus 4 into 1 is 4. Here 4 into log 2 the whole square. 4 log 2 the whole square. Correct? Plus 2 into 4 is 8. 8 log 2. 8 log 2 minus 8 minus into plus minus 8 log 2. 8 log 2 is going to cancel. Correct? They're of opposite sign. Correct? 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 minus 8 is minus 2. So 4 log 2 whole square minus 2 is the answer. 4 log 2 the whole square. This will cancel. 8 log 2 will cancel. 2 plus 4, 6. 6 minus 8 is minus 2. So 4 log 2 the whole square minus 2. Option A is the answer. Question asked on 1st of February, second shift, JEE Main 2023. Is that clear? Very simple question. Learn this, very important. Derivative of x power x is x power x into 1 plus log x. It's quite important even in integration. Once they ask to integrate x power x into 1 plus log x with respect to x, answer is x power x plus c. If you differentiate this, I get this. So if I integrate this, I should get this. Correct? Because integration is the reverse process of differentiation. So learn this, very important even for CET point of view and JEE point of view. Derivative of x power x is x power x into 1 plus log x. Y dash we got directly by memory. Y double dash you can apply the product rule. First function keep as it is, differentiate the second. plus second function keep as this, differentiate the first. Derivative of x power x is x power x into 1 plus log x. Then put x equal to, find out y dash of 2 multiply by 2. Also find y double dash of 2. Then subtract y double dash of 2 minus 2 into y dash of 2. Answer is 4 into log 2 the whole square minus 2. Okay. Move on to the next one. Question number 5. F of x given like this. Another equation is given in terms of the functional equation. X cube minus x square into f dash of 1 plus x into f double dash of 2 minus f triple dash of 3 for x belongs to 1. This is a polynomial function of degree 3. Highest power of x is 3. So it's a polynomial function of degree 3. So I'll find out the constants. My aim is to find the constants f dash of 1, f double dash of 2 and f triple dash of 3. So f dash of x will find out now. Differentiate this. f dash of x. Differentiate. Derivative of x cube. 3x square. Constant into variable. Constant keep as this. Derivative of x square is 2x. Minus 2x into f dash of 1. Constant into variable. Constant keep as this. Derivative of x is 1. F double dash of 2 into 1. Derivative constant is 0. Correct? F dash of x. F double dash of x. F double dash of x is how much? 6x minus 2 into f dash of 1. Correct? Derivative constant is 0. Again differentiate. F triple dash of x. Third derivative is going to be equal to 6 and derivative constant is 0. 2 into f dash of 1 is constant. Correct? Derivative constant is 0. Derivative of 6x is 6. Third derivative itself is a constant. So for any value of x, third derivative is 6. This is true for all x belongs to 1. Correct? So even the third derivative we find out at x equal to 3 is going to be 6 only. Because third derivative is a constant function. Correct? So f triple dash of x is 6. Means any value of x you assign, third derivative is 6 itself. So even though you put x equal to 3, it is 6 only. So I got f triple dash of 3. Therefore I can write f triple dash of 3 is equal to 6. I got the constant term of the polynomial. Correct? Constant term is f triple dash of 3. I want to find f dash of 1 and f double dash of 2. So from these two equations, this is equation 1 and equation 2 you can call. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. In equation 1, I should put x equal to 1. So I'll get a relation between f dash of 1 and f double dash of 1. Put x equal to 1 in equation 1. Put x equal to 1 in equation 1. What we get? F dash of 1 is equal to 3 into 1 square 3 minus 2 into 1 into f dash of 1, correct, plus f double dash of 2. Putting x equal to 1, f dash of 1 equal 3 into 1 square 3 minus 2 into f dash of 1 plus f double dash of 2. So from this what you can write is, write the terms with f dash of 1 and f double dash of 2 on one side. Minus 2 f dash of 1 minus f dash of 1. It will be minus 3 f dash of 1. Minus 3 f dash of 1 plus f double dash of 2, that is equal to minus 3. Okay, that will call equation 3. Next I'll put x equal to 2 in this. Put x equal, now put x is equal to 2. Now put x is equal to 2 in equation 2. In equation 2, you can put x is equal to 2. What do you get? When you put x is equal to 2, we get f double dash of 2. F double dash of 2 is equal to 6 into 2 is 12 minus 2 into f dash of 1. Putting x equal to 2 in equation 2. F double dash of 2 is equal to 12 minus 2 into f dash of 1. So I can write this as minus 2 f dash of 1. Can write this as minus 2 f dash of 1 minus f double dash of 2 is equal to minus 12. Equation 4. Correct? Minus 2 f dash of 1 minus f double dash of 2 is equal to minus 12. Solve the equations 3 and 4. Correct? Solving 3 and 4. F double dash of 2 is going to cancel. Correct? Add equations 3 and 4. Equation 3 plus equation 4 will give how much? F double dash of 2 will cancel. Minus 3 f dash of 1 minus 2 f dash of 1 minus 5 f dash of 1. Adding minus 3 and minus 12 gives minus 15. Minus minus will cancel. 5 ones are 5 threes are. F dash of 1 is equal to 3. F dash of 1 equal to 3 we got. So I can find using equation 4, I can find out f double dash of 2. Therefore, f double dash of 2 is equal to how much? 12 minus 2 into 3. 12 minus 2 into 3. 12 minus 6 equal to 6. So I got every constant here, correct, in this polynomial. I can write therefore f of x. Thus f of x is equal to x cube minus, correct, f dash of 1 we got it as 3. So 3x square minus 3x square. F double dash of 2 we got 6x, correct, and the third derivative at x equal to 3 is 6. So we got f of x like this. We will verify which of the option is going to satisfy. Whether the first option satisfies or not, we'll see. Find out f of 0. 2 times f of 0 minus f of 1 plus f of 3. Does it become f of 2? Check. F of 0 is how much? F of 0, orally we'll do it. 0 cube. 3 into 0, 6 into 0. So minus 6. F of 0 is minus 6. 2 into f of 0 will be minus 12. Correct? And f of 1 will find out. F of 1 is required. Correct? F of 1 is, put x equal to 1. 1 minus 3 plus 6 minus 6. Plus 6 minus 6 cancels. 1 minus 3 is minus 2. F of 1 we got. F of 2 we find out. F of 2. Put x is equal to 2 cube is 8. Correct? 2 square is 4. 4 into 3 is 12. 6 2s are 12. Minus 6. So answer is 2. Plus 12 minus 12 cancels. Put x equal to 2 cube is 8. 2 square 4. 4 3s are 12. 6 2s are 12. Plus 12 minus 12 cancels. F of 2 is 8 minus 6 equal to. Find out f of 3 also. F of 3 is how much? 3 cube is 27. 3 square 9. 9 3s are 27. 6 into 3 is 18. Minus 6. Correct? 27 cancels. 18 minus 6 is 12. So I'll verify whether the first option is satisfied or not. Verifying the first option. 2 into f of 0 plus a minus f of 1 plus f of 3. Does it become f of 2? I should check. 2 into f of 0 is minus 6. F of 1 is minus 2. Minus of minus 2 plus 2. F of 3 we got 12. Correct? 12 plus 2, 14. 14 minus 12, that is 2. Correct? Which is same as f of 2. So this 2 is nothing but f of 2. So answer is option E. No need to verify other options. If you want, I'll verify. Anyway, luckily we got by verifying the first option itself as the answer. Otherwise, it takes more time. Correct? If you want, I'll verify the second option. F of 3 minus f of 2. F of 3 minus f of 2. F of 3, how much we got? F of 3 we got 12. F of 3 is 12. And f of 2 we got 2. 12 minus 2 is 10. 10 is not equal to f of 1. Correct? F of 1 is minus 2. F of 2 is 2. F of 1 is minus 2. So this is not equal to minus 2. Correct? 10 is not equal to minus 2. So therefore not equal to f of 1. Like that you can verify. 3 f of 1 plus f of 2 is not equal to f of 3. 3 f of 1 how much? F of 1 we got minus 2. 3 into minus 2 minus 6. Minus 6 plus 2 minus 4 not equal to f of 3. F of 3 is 12 not equal. Correct? So even third option is not satisfied. Third option is 3 into f of 1 plus f of 2. Correct? F of 1 how much? F of 1 is minus 2. Minus 2 into 3 is minus 6. And f of 2 is plus 2. Minus 6 plus 2 is minus 4. Minus 4, which is not equal to f of 3. Correct? It's not equal to f of 3. F of 3 is we got how much? 12. Even the fourth option is not satisfied. F of 1 plus f of 2 plus f of 3. F of 1 is minus 2. F of 2 is 2. Minus 2 plus 2 0. 0 plus 12, 12. So if you add the left hand side, no, it becomes 12. And f of 0 is minus 6. 12 is not equal to minus 6. These three options are not going to satisfy. Only option satisfied is the first option, E. Question asked on 24th of January, second shift, JEE Main 2023. Move on to the next one. Y of x given like this, 1 plus x into 1 plus x square into 1 plus x power 4 into 1 plus x power 8 into 1 plus x power 16. Want to find y dash minus y double dash at x equal to minus 1. Various options are given like this. Question asked on 25th of January, first shift, JEE Main 2023. So we can do it by using the extended product rule. Various methods are there to do this problem. Okay, I can do it by using extended product rule. I can do it using by logarithmic differentiation. Or else another method I can use is I can multiply the numerator and denominator by 1 minus x, or multiply left hand side and right hand side by 1 minus x, so that I can use a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square repeatedly I can use. I'll be using that method, okay? Using a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. A minus b into a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. This method is very easy for us because we can solve the problem easily because the given function gets reduced in the simplified form I'll get, so that it is easy to differentiate. So always whenever a complicated expression is given, try to simplify it. If it involves a trigonometric function, use trigonometric formulae. If it involves the function like this, use algebraic identity, a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. So I multiply both sides of the equation by 1 minus x, and repeatedly I am going to use this formula, a minus b into a plus b, a square minus b square, okay? So y is y of x, no? Y of x, I'll simply write it as y. 1 minus x into y, multiplying by 1 minus x to left hand side, multiplied by 1 minus x to right hand side also, okay? Multiplying by 1 minus x on both sides. Rest terms, brackets, you keep as it is. Now, this is what is 1 minus x into 1 plus x. A minus b into a plus b. A square minus b square becomes 1 minus x square. 1 minus x square into 1 plus x square into 1 plus x power 4 into 1 plus x power 8. Orally we can write all these things fast. We can do the steps. We can skip the steps and write. Multiplying these two, I get 1 minus x power 4. 1 minus x power 4 into 1 plus x power 4 into 1 plus x power 8 into 1 plus x power 16. Here, a minus b into a plus b, again use the formula, a square minus b square, correct, into 1 plus x power 8 into 1 plus x power 16. Here again you repeatedly use a minus b into a plus b. This becomes a square minus b square. Becomes 1 minus x power 8 square. This is 1 minus x power 16 into 1 plus x power 16. A minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square. So it becomes 1 minus x power 32. Repeatedly using this formula. A minus b into a plus b. A square minus b square. X power 16 square is x power 32. X power 8 square is x power 16. Powers gets multiplied. 8 to the 16. Correct? If you want to show one step. 1 minus x power 4 into 1 plus x power 4. What I am getting is 1 square minus x power 4 square. X power 4 square is x power 8. 1 minus x power 8. Okay. So I am getting like this. Now differentiate this with respect to x. 1 minus x into y. Differentiate with respect to x. Can apply the product rule here. 1 minus x into derivative of y is y dash plus y into derivative of 1 minus x is minus 1 by using product rule. First into derivative of second plus second into derivative of first. Here derivative of constant is 0. Derivative of x power 32 is 32 x power 31. Correct? Differentiate with respect to x. Now put x equal to minus 1. Also you can find the value of y when x equal to minus 1. When you put x equal to minus 1, see 1 plus minus 1 is 0. Correct? Rest all it becomes 2. Minus 1 square is 1. Minus 1 power 4 is 1. Minus 1 power 8 is 1. Minus 1 power 16 1. Because minus 1 to the power even number is plus 1. So all these brackets becomes 2. But this bracket becomes 0 when you put x equal to minus 1. So when x is minus 1, y is 0. Note that. When x is minus 1, y is equal to 0. When x is minus 1, y is equal to 0. So I can substitute this value. X is minus 1, y is 0. I can substitute from this. X is minus 1, no? X is minus 1. 1 minus minus 1, 2 into y dash. Correct? Y is 0. Correct? Here, putting x as minus 1. Minus 1 to the power odd number is minus 1. Minus 1 into minus that becomes plus 32. So I'll get y dash is equal to 16. Note on this. When x is minus 1, y is 0 and y dash is equal to 16. This is required later. Okay? This is required. Now differentiate this equation. Consider this equation and differentiate again. So considering 1 minus x into y dash, 1 minus x into y dash minus y is equal to minus 32 into x power 31. Differentiate with respect to x again. Differentiate with respect to x again. Here you can apply the product rule. 1 minus x into derivative of y dash is y double dash plus y dash into derivative of 1 minus x is minus 1 minus derivative of y is y dash. Here constant into variable, constant keep as this. Derivative of x power 31 is 31 into x power 30. Now put x equal to minus 1, put x equal to minus 1, y is equal to 0, y dash is equal to 16. What we get? X is minus 1, 1 minus minus 1, 2 into y double dash. Y dash is 16, so minus 16. Here also minus 16 becomes minus 32. Y dash is 16, correct? Minus y dash minus y dash. That is minus 32 is equal to minus 32 into 31 into minus 1 to the power 30 is 1. Minus 1 to the power even number is plus 1, correct? From this I am getting 2 into y double dash is equal to minus 32 into 31 plus 32. So what is common? 32 is common, correct? If 32 is taken out, what remains is minus 31 plus 1, which is 32 into minus 30. That is equal to minus 960. This is 2 into y double dash. So y double dash will be dividing by 2. I'll get minus 480. Minus 480 I'll get. Want to find y dash minus y double dash at x equal to minus 1. Therefore, finally, y dash minus y double dash is equal to y dash we got 16. Y double dash we got minus 480. Correct? So minus of minus becomes plus. 16 plus 480 is 496, which is option C. Question asked on 25th of January, first shift, JEE Main 2023. Please make a note of this. On to the next one. Question number 7. F of x given as summation k equal to 1 to 10 k into x power k for x belongs to 1. Given the equation like this, 2 into f of 2 plus f dash of 2 equal to 119 into 2 power n plus 1. Want to find the value of n. So first write the given function f of x in the summation. After expanding the summation and write sum of the terms. Write this as sum of the terms. F of x is given to be equal to, in the expanded form I'll write, put k is equal to 1, what I get? 1 into x power 1, that is x power 1. Put k is equal to, get 2x square. Put x equal to 3, put k equal to 3, that is 3x cube. Like this it goes on, correct? And the last term is got by putting k is equal to 10, which is 10 into x power 10. What I'll do is I'll simplify this. I shall not differentiate directly. Okay, differentiation directly becomes lengthy. The calculation becomes more calculative because I need to find f dash of 2 and f of 2. I can see higher powers of 2 here. 2 power 10 into 10, 9 into 2 power 9, all those things becomes very complicated. Calculation becomes very lengthy. So what I'll do is I'll try to simplify this. Okay, I'll find out x into f of x. I'll convert this to a geometric series. It's not in geometric series. Okay. But I'll convert it to geometric series. I can see that I can visualize x square, x cube as a geometric series without the constant terms 1, 2, 3, etc. So common ratio, if you consider the GP like x square, x cube, the common ratio for the GP is x. So I'll find out x into f of x. I'm converting this AGP to GP. Find out x into f of x. Multiply all the terms by x and write. X into x will be x square. I'll write here x square. X into 2x square becomes 2x cube. Like this it goes on. Correct? What is the previous term? Previous term is 9x power 9. 9x power 9 into x will be 9x power 10. And this you multiply by x, that will be 10x power 11. Now subtract these two. Subtract the two equations. F of x minus x into f of x. F of x minus x into f of x is equal to x plus 2x square minus x square, 3x cube minus 2x cube is x cube. Like this it goes on. Correct? 10x power 10 minus 9x power 10, that is x power 10. 0 minus 10x power 11, so minus 10x power 11. This will form a geometric series. There are 10 terms and f of x common from the left hand side. F of x is common, so what remains is 1 minus x. Here this forms a geometric series. There are 10 terms. Sum to n terms of GP I am using a into r power n minus 1 by r minus 1 you can use. Okay. So first term is x and the common ratio is x. Using Sn for a GP. Sn for a GP if r is not equal to 1. A into r power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. For r not equal to 1. The common ratio is not equal to 1. I am using this. So first term is x. Common ratio is x. X into x power. Number of terms is 10. Minus 1 divided by x minus 1. Correct? Minus 10 into x power 11. This you keep as it is. Sum to 10 terms of GP. Number of terms is 10. First term is x. Common ratio is x. Common ratio second term by first term. You divide the entire equation by 1 minus x. Because 1 minus x is found there. So what we'll do is we can apply another formula. This formula is same as the other formula also I can use. A into 1 minus r power n by 1 minus r. Even this formula is also applicable because common ratio is not equal to 1. Assume that x is not equal to 1. X belongs to r. So I'll use other formula because I have 1 minus x there, denominator, right? So it's better to use the other formula, x into, both the formulas are same actually, does not matter. Common ratio less than 1, greater than 1, that does not matter actually. So a into 1 minus r, 1 minus x to the power 10 divided by 1 minus x. Now you divide by 1 minus x, so I'll get f of x. If you divide by 1 minus x, what I get? X into 1 minus x power 10 divided by 1 minus x the whole square minus 10 into x power 11 divided by 1 minus x. Take 1 minus x the whole square as common denominator. Take common denominator 1 minus x the whole square. 1 minus x the whole square. The common denominator. So what I get is x into 1 minus x power 10 minus 10x power 11 into 1 minus x. Correct? Taking common denominator. So I can simplify this one more step. Therefore, f of x becomes equal to how much? Therefore, f of x is equal to x into 1x, correct? Minus x power 11 minus 10 into x power 11 minus into minus becomes plus 10x power 12. 10x power 12 divided by 1 minus x the whole square. So far we simplified, not differentiated. Correct? Then I can find the derivative. Cross multiply this. What do you get? F of x into 1 minus x the whole square is equal to x minus, like terms you can add. Minus 10 minus 1 is minus 11. X power 11 plus 10 into x power 12. Differentiate with respect to x on both sides. Differentiate with respect to x on both sides. Here you can apply the product rule. First function keep as it is. Derivative of 1 minus x the whole square is 2 times 1 minus x into derivative of 1 minus x is minus 1. Correct? Plus second function keep as it is. Derivative of f of x is f dash of x. Here right hand side. Derivative of x is 1. Constant into variable. Constant keep as it is. Derivative of x power 11 is 11x power 10. Here 10 into derivative of x power 12 is 12 into x power 11. Now at this stage you can put x equal to 2 because you want to find f dash of 2 plus 2 f of 2. Put x equal to 2 at this stage. Put x equal to 2 on both sides. What do you get? 2 into minus 2 it is, correct? X equal to 2 you are putting. 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. First I'll write minus 2 f of 2 into 1 minus 2, that is minus 1. Correct? Here 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Minus 1 square is 1. 1 into f dash of 2, that is f dash of 2 is equal to 1 minus 11 into 11 is 121 into 2 power 10, putting x equal to 2. Correct? This is 10 into 12, that is 120 into 2 power 11. So what I am getting is minus into minus plus 2 f of 2 plus f dash of 2 is equal to 1 minus, here I can write this as 121 into 2 power 10 plus 2 power 11 is 2 into 2 power 10. So that 112 absorb there. 2 into 120 becomes 240. 240 into 2 power 10. So that these two are like terms. 2 power 10 if you take common, 240 minus 121 is 119. I'm getting in that form, correct? So I'm getting this as 119 into 2 power 10 plus 1. Correct? Simplifying these two, I get 119 into 2 power 10 plus 1. Compare with that, 119 into 2 power n plus 1. Comparing with 119 into 2 power n plus 1. If we compare, the value of n is equal to 10. So numerical type question asked. So value of n is 10. Question asked on 13th of April, second shift, JEE Main 2023. Hope it's clear. I simplify this, converting the given expression f of x to a geometric series form by multiplying f of x by x and subtracting the two equations and applying sum to n terms of GP, common ratio not equal to 1, use this formula and divide the entire equation by 1 minus x and cross multiplied, differentiate with respect to x. Left hand side apply the product rule, right hand side differentiate the polynomial function of degree 12, differentiate it and put x equal to and try to get in this form. So comparing, we get 119 into 2 power n plus 1. Here I am getting 119 into 2 power 10 plus 1. So comparing, we get value of n is 10. So converting it to a geometric series and then differentiating. Okay. So we get the answer. Move on to the next one. Question number 8. F of x given as a polynomial of degree 2. G of x is also a polynomial of degree 2 because x square is there. Correct. Highest power of x is 2. Want to find f of 4 minus g of 4. This is also a question based on the functional equation. So f of x is given here. So I'll differentiate. You have dash of x. You have dash of x what? Derivative of x square is 2x. Constant into variable. Constant keep as it is. Derivative of x1. G dash of 1 into 1. Correct? Derivative of constant is 0. F dash of x I got as. You have double dash of x. You have double dash of x is equal to how much? 2. Correct? Derivative of constant is 0. Also, I can find out g dash and g double dash. G of x is given like this. Now, I'll substitute f dash of x and f double dash of x. I don't want the variables to be present there. I'll express in terms of the constants. G dash of 1, all those things. So, now g of x is there. No? G of x is equal to, we have f of 1 into x square, correct? Plus x into, what is my f dash of x? I'll substitute from this 2x plus g dash of 1. 2x plus g dash of 1, correct, plus f double dash of x is 2. My aim is to find the constants here, g dash of 1, g double dash of 2 and f of 1. Okay, 3 things I need to find out so that I can find f of x and g of x. That is my aim. To find f of 4 minus g of 4, I need to find the function f of x and g of x. To find the function f of x, I need to note the constant g dash of 1 and g double dash of 2. To find the function g of x, I need to find what is f of 1 and also f dash and f double dash I want. All those things I am going to find out so that I can find f of 4 minus g of 4. Now, you can simplify this one step. This is f of 1 into x square plus, this is open the bracket, 2x square plus x into g dash of 1 plus 2. So, what is g dash of x? G dash of x is 2x into f of 1, correct? Differentiate. Derivative of 2x square is 4x. Constant into variable, constant keep as it is. Derivative of x is 1 and derivative of 2 is 0, correct? G dash of x I got like this. Now double differentiate this. G double dash of x will be how much? G double dash of x. 2 into f of 1, derivative of x1. Derivative of 4x is 4, derivative of constant is 0. Now I can find out g double dash of 1. G double dash of 1 will be how much? 2 f of 1 plus 4, correct? G double dash of x I am getting like this. I will use g dash of 1 otherwise. Using this equation, find out g dash of 1 from this. Because g dash of 1 will cancel out there. G dash of 1 is equal to, putting x equal to 1 in this, 2 into 1 into f of 1. 2 f of 1 plus 4 into 1, 4 plus g dash of 1. See, g dash of 1 minus g dash of 1 becomes 0 here. When you put x equal to 1 in this equation, g dash of 1, here also g dash of 1 will cancel out. G dash of 1 minus g dash of 1 is 0. So I'm getting, what I'm getting is 2 into f of 1 plus 4 equal to 0. That means f of 1 is minus 2, correct? F of 1 I got minus 2. F of 1 is minus 2. If you use this f of 1 equal to minus 2 here, 2 into f of 1 is minus 2, correct? Minus 2 into 2 becomes minus 4 plus 4 equal to 0. So second derivative is 0, correct? G double dash of x is 0. Second derivative is constant and that constant is 0. So even g double dash of 2 is 0, correct? This implies g double dash of 2 is equal to 0. G double dash of 2 equal to 0 we got this constant. Now I can find g dash of 1 using this. From this equation, I can write f dash of 1 is equal to 2 into 1 2 plus g dash of 1, correct? Already we know the value of g dash of 1, we don't know. Okay, I'll go for f of 1 because you know g double dash of 2 is 0 and f of 1, I can find g dash of 1 using this equation. F of 1 is, from the given equation, f of 1 is equal to 1 square 1 plus g dash of 1 into 1, that is g dash of 1 plus g double dash of 2. F of 1 how much? Minus 2 is equal to 1 plus g dash of 1 we don't know, find out. G dash of 1 plus g double dash of 2 is 0, correct? So I am getting g dash of 1 is equal to minus 3. G dash of 1 I got minus 3. This g dash of 1 you can substitute here. That will be 2 plus g dash of 1 is minus 3. So that becomes minus 1. So I am getting f dash of 1 equal to minus 1. F dash of 1 is equal to minus 1. So I got f dash of 1. F dash of 1 I got, correct? G dash of 1 I got. F dash of x I can find out, correct? F dash of x is how much? 2x plus g dash of 1. Now f dash of x is equal to, f dash of x is equal to, f dash of x is equal to 2x plus g dash of 1, correct? G dash of 1 is minus 3. So 2x minus 3, f dash of x. And f double dash of x already we have 2. So I can plug the values here, correct? Plug in the values of g dash of 1, g double dash of 2. G dash of 1 is here, minus 3, and g double dash of 2 is 0. I can write f of x. Therefore, thus f of x is equal to, f of x equal to x square plus g dash of 1 is minus 3. So minus 3x, correct? And g double dash of 2 is 0. So I get f of x as x square minus 3x. And g of x is equal to what we have? F of 1 into x square. What is f of 1? F of 1 is minus 2 I got here, correct? F of 1 is minus 2. So minus 2x square plus x into f dash of x. F dash of x is here, 2x minus 3, correct? 2x minus 3 plus f double dash of x, which is already we got 2. Second derivative is 2 of the function f, correct? Therefore, this becomes equal to what? Minus 2x square plus 2x square minus 3x plus 2. So 2x square will add up to 0 here. So what I am getting is 2 minus 3x. I got f of x. I got f of x and g of x. So that I can find out the required thing. I need to find f of 4 minus g of 4, correct? F of 4 is how much? F of 4 is equal to, f of x is here, x square minus x. F of 4 is 4 square minus 3 into 4. 16 minus 12 is equal to 4. Now find g of 4. G of 4 is 2 minus 3 into 4, correct? 3 into 4 is 12. 2 minus 12, that is minus 10. Therefore, I need to find out f of 4 minus g of 4. F of 4 minus g of 4. 4 minus minus 10. 4 minus minus 10. 4 plus 10, which is 14. Numerical type question asked on 1st of February, first step, JEE Main 2023. Quite interesting question. Looks easy when I do it. If you try to solve, you'll come to know how much easy it is, how much difficult it is. Okay, you will realize it. Not a difficult one, but a little bit tricky is there. So first I need to find f dash of x and f double dash of x, and f double dash is a constant 2. Second derivative of the function f is 2 is a constant. F double dash we got, and g of x is there. No, there you plug in the values of f dash and f double dash here. F dash of x you put here, f double dash of x you put here. So I'll get g of x like this in the simplified form. G dash of x you find out, g double dash of x you find out. Nothing we get actually till now. What I am observing is, if you put x equal to 1, no, g dash of 1 is going to cancel. So that I can find f of 1. F of 1 I got. First thing I am going to get is f of 1. And from there I get g double dash of 2. Then I can find f dash of 1 using this. Because you know f of 1, I can find g dash of 1. Okay. G dash of 1 can be got using this. You know f of 1 and we know g double dash of 2. We can find g dash of 1. Once you know g dash of 1, I can find f dash of 1. Then everything we got. Then you can substitute and get the answer. Please make a note. It's a quite interesting question. Okay. Little bit tricky. It's not so straightforward. Okay. It takes more time to think also. Thinking is also required. How to proceed in the right way, that's most important. Okay. On to the next one. Question number 9. A function f from R to R be a differentiable function that satisfies this. A functional equation is given here. For all x comma y belongs to R. F dash of 0 is equal to, want to find mod of f of minus 2 equal to how much? So this is a functional equation. F of x plus y equal to f of x plus f of y. F of x plus y is equal to f of x plus f of y minus 1. Some constant is there extra here. If it was f of x plus y equal to f of x plus f of y, then the function which is going to satisfy this is, I can easily tell it is f of x is equal to ax. F of x is equal to kx or ax, whatever. Okay. Now, instead of f of x plus y equal to f of x plus f of y, it is given like this. F of x plus y is equal to f of x plus f of y minus some constant k. Okay. Some constant k is there. So in that case, I can tell my function f of x is ax plus b. Ax plus b is a function. Okay. I am using this form. A linear function is going to satisfy this. First of all, I can determine the value of f of 0 by putting x equal to 0, y equal to 0. For all x comma y belongs to us. So 0 is also included, no? So put x equal to 0, y equal to 0. Put x equal to 0, y equal to 0. What I get? F of 0 plus 0 is equal to f of 0 plus f of 0 minus 1. 0 plus 0 is 0, correct? So I am getting f of 0 is equal to 2 into f of 0 minus 1. So rearrange. F of 0 minus 2 f of 0 minus f of 0. Minus f of 0 is minus 1, means f of 0 is 1. F of 0 is 1. So I am getting f of 0 is 1. And the function which satisfies this kind of equation is f of x equal to ax plus b. Okay. Take f of x equal to ax plus b. F of x is ax plus b. Here f of 0 is how much? F of 0 is a into 0 plus b. F of 0, just now we got 1, right? F of 0 is 1. So 1 is equal to a into 0, 0, 0 plus b. So constant b is 1 here. Constant term of this linear function is 1. B is equal to 1. And also given f dash of 0 equal to. So differentiate this. Differentiate this. F dash of x. What is f dash of x? Derivative of ax is a. Derivative of b is 0. F dash of 2. F dash of 0 is given. F dash of 0 is also a. Correct? F dash of x is a. F dash of 0 also a. F dash of 0 is given to be equal to 2. So 2 is equal to a. Correct? So my f of x I can write. F of x is ax plus b. In this form I have taken, because this condition is satisfied for the function f of x equal to ax plus b. Therefore my function f of x becomes equal to ax plus b. A we got 2. Correct? 2 into x. And b is 1. 2x plus 1. Correct? It satisfies the condition. F of 0 is 1. Put x equal to 0. F of 0 is 1. And also f dash of x is 2. F dash of 0 is 2. Now we can find out the value of f of minus 2. F of minus 2 means put x equal to minus 2. 2 into minus 2 plus 1. This is minus 4 plus 1. Minus 3. Therefore, mod of f of minus 2. Mod of f of minus 2 is mod of minus 3. Mod of minus 3 is 3. So answer 3. Numerical type question asked on 29th of January, first shift, JEE Main 2023. It's a quite simple question. Many conditions are there, many functional equations are there of this type. Already I have mentioned many times whenever I am doing the problems connected to this kind of, I mentioned functional equations. F of xy is equal to f of x plus f of y, that is log of xy, log x plus log y. F of x plus y equal to f of x and f of y, f of x equal to e power x, because e power x plus y is e power x and e power y. Like that many other, f of x into f of 1 by x equal to f of x plus f of 1 by x. The function satisfied is f of x equal to 1 plus or minus x power n. Like that we have. And f of xy is equal to f of x and f of y, satisfied for f of x equal to x power n, because xy power n is x power n, y power n. Like that many functional equations are there. Even in 2024 also one such kind of question was asked on functional equation in JEE main exam. Already I have done the 2024 JEE main of this chapter, differentiation. So with this we completed all the 9 questions of differentiation chapter of JEE main 2023, covering both the January shift as well as April shift. Many more videos will be uploaded in the coming days. Please watch and please subscribe to my channel and also forward it to your friends. It's much beneficial for writing exams, for various competitive exams. Not only focusing on JEE, also focusing on various competitive exams like NDA, KCT and even NCERT too. Many more videos will be uploaded in the coming days. Please watch and subscribe to my channel. With this I conclude. Thank you.